Let's start with Vancouver, this saga.
Yeah, so it continues. Now, J.T. Miller, I expect, is going to play tonight unless something changes at the last minute. But there was a time over the last 24 hours where J.T. Miller was not going to play. He was going to be held out of the lineup because talks were progressing on a trade. I believe that team to be with the New York Rangers. Now, I don't know exactly what happened, but that trade is off right now. So there's nothing close that would prevent Miller from playing, but things had progressed to a certain point where it definitely looked like he wasn't going to play. Elsewhere around the Canucks, earlier this week, the Canucks sent out a note warning teams about tampering, saying that, look, nobody is allowed to talk to any of our players without our permission in advance. I believe now at this time, some teams do have permission to talk to Miller. Not sure who it is, but I've heard that there are some teams that have been granted permission to him. And the other situation we're all watching in Vancouver is Elias Pettersson. I heard this week that Pettersson, who does not have no trade protection yet, has told the Canucks he would like to stay. And I think that their preference is to do that.
In your digging, salary cap news.
Yes, so one of the things that's been going on with the salary cap is we don't know the exact number for next year. The league has said it could go to about 92.5, which is what the CBA indicates. But as we've discussed before, there is room for it to go higher. Now, it sounds like the teams and the players are expecting some clarity on what that could look like before the trade deadline, Ron, and everybody needs it. The players need it, the teams need it so they can do all their planning. I think what could be interesting here is, do we get an announcement about the salary cap for more than just next season? Do they do it for another year or potentially two in the future? Because the way that CBA works and the way revenues have gone, there is the ability to do that. And I think that's what teams are wondering, and players, will we get just next year's cap, or might we get a couple more years of cap?
You're doing a great job, because these cute kids behind you are kind of a show in and of themselves. The Drumheller Dragons and the Canmore Eagles get to do battle in about an hour's time. In the pregame show with Glenn Sather, I mentioned Jens Lindemann, the great trumpeter from Canada, lost his home in the Palisades. Eugene Levy, we know, has lost his home. Just horrific what's been going on. So the LA Kings are trying to help out.
Yes, the LA Kings and the NHL, I've heard, are working on a benefit game to raise money for people affected in the area. Now, I expect there'll be some more information this week, but it'll involve celebrities and alumni to play in the game. All proceeds going to charity and the proper causes. Everyone in attendance will either be a firefighter, a first responder, or some of the displaced families. So their tickets will be picked up so they can attend. Like I said, expecting more announcements soon. Should be a great event. I think we all want to see people being given help and the opportunity to enjoy a fun night out. Also, by the way, the Flames game that was postponed in LA, I believe that's going to be played on April 17th, the last night of the regular season.
Great, Elliotte. Thank you. That's your Saturday headlines.